You know, we can often feel like we are strangers in this world, right? Scattered as we are during this period of time. We've come out of the fire, out of the midst of this pandemic. And yet, there's a couple of things I want you to know as we come to the end of this year. I want you to know that Bethany Church continues to reach thousands every week with the good news of Jesus. The love of many for Jesus has increased during this time. And our kindness and compassion towards our neighbor has been on full display. Most recently, through the direction of Jan Dietrich, who is our director of children's ministries here, and all of about 45 volunteers, they have visited during what we call the 12 days of Christmas. Every day, counting down those 12 days, families from Bethany Church have personally visited those in need of some real love and affection. I thought that was a great gift. They came bearing gifts and doing some of the silliest things just to put a smile on people's faces, to let them know that they have not been forgotten, that they are remembered. But there are other things too that we have done through a pandemic. Just again, concentrating on the end of this year, we have provided 400 foster children with gifts during this Christmas season. An encouragement, I'm sure, that to let them know that they are not forgotten. In addition to that, we always partner with our local school system, and we encourage them by purchasing gifts for over 300 children in our local schools that were in need. And what a privilege it was to do that. Operation Blessing, that also helps many who are under-resourced. We came alongside them and provided them with funds so that they too might reach out to hundreds of families in our community. I went there one day to deliver the check, and it was late at night, and Jocelyn, who runs Operation Blessing, was running flat out trying to meet the increased need because of this pandemic. But that's not all. Bethany Church brought some love to our schools, our fire stations, even post offices, the police, first responders, people all around our communities. Just a little touch. It could have been a lunch, a card, something that just said, "You're not forgotten, and we're thankful for all you're doing during this pandemic." Bethany Church supported urban ministries struggling to make ends meet in Boston. We sent 1,000 pairs of shoes to Haiti. And through Samaritan's Purse, we sent gifts that will reach hundreds of kids all over the world. Sometimes people said, "How do you feel about the church being closed?" And I said, "Closed? Are you kidding me?" We are doing much in these times, and it is not going without notice. You know, through your love for God's work and your love for your neighbors near and far, we have displayed the very heart of God during this awful pandemic. But there's one more big surprise. Your generosity for others has spilled over to the point that, are you listening? We will end this year celebrating another God-given blessing. We have paid off our mortgage. That's right. We have paid off our mortgage and are completely debt-free on every campus. We have much to celebrate this coming year. We rest in God's assurance that His grace is sufficient for us because we have seen firsthand that His power is made perfect in weakness. So, let the brand new you, purified by God's Holy Spirit, result in praise, glory, and honor when Jesus Christ is revealed. Let 2021 find you all in. God is good all the time.